Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Roundy. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is time, oh yeah, I would want to tell more if I could. The kind of girl that's free to be died for. 'Cause the kind of girl that's free to be died for. 'Cause the kind of girl that's free to be died for. Feel like something could be going on. Don't say goodbye, this can't be it. Don't say it's time for us to quit. Don't say goodbye, this can't be it. Baby, please, 'cause it's not worth it.
Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Happy Friday. Let's see what's going on. Happy Friday to everyone, my gang stars, everybody, BougieGang, absolutely. How's everybody doing, guys? We're in the middle of we're getting Ian here too today too. Can you believe it? Here in North Carolina, we're getting it, but Myrtle Beach has it bad, I think, more than anybody right now. So it probably will be flying over sometime this evening, like our part of North Carolina, but it's okay. I'm not really too worried. I feel like I've slept through worse storms than this, so I don't know. It's gonna come, it's gonna go, uh, and that's it. Oh, do I have? I feel like I'm hearing me somewhere. Um, wait, hold on one second, guys. I was like, why am I hearing me out in my ears like on a delay or something? Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Shouts out to anybody who went through the storm. It is what it is. It is the season. It's hurricane season, and it'll be tornado season, and it'll be winter horrible snowstorm season. It's going to be lots of different seasons, and stay ready. You don't have to get ready. And if you're not ready, pray. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get, somehow kind of way you will get through it. You know what I'm so that's all you can do, right? Um Thank you to everyone who reached out to me and was concerned because I didn't show up. Tawana Jones is looking Tawana, you okay, sis? I was looking through the chat and Tawana keeps putting her eyeballs out like, is everything okay? And thank you, sis. We are good. Thank you. I there's always one or two people who will jump out to me in the comments, like in the chat, and Tawana jumped out at me today. So Tawana, honorable mention, sis. Tawana is funny in this chat. Okay. Hey, Ty Cherie, thank you to everyone who sent posts, like posted to a comment or sent me something on Instagram. You guys are so sweet to be checking on us. But yeah, I mean, life throws curveballs sometimes. Everybody is okay. And but yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I was really I was stretched a lot this week. And yesterday I was prepared to go live and I could not do it. It's like three different things happened all at the same moment and I just couldn't do it. And then when I could do it, I couldn't do it. Like physically I was just like I can't do it. And then this morning I was like I can't do it. So I said, you know what, this afternoon I'm gonna handle my business because I know you guys are I love you guys and I know we got to get caught up on all this tea, right? Not that there's so much tea, but girl, we know Olivia went through it down there in Florida, and I know, look, we don't want to tee hee hee about anybody in a hurricane, but there's a lot of people who went through the hurricane, they made it through the hurricane, they're fine. There are people who did not make it through the hurricane, and that is not a laughing matter. But we can't help but have a little like, sis, the lady in London said she knew all about the hurricane. What were you doing? And you were out here doing the most, tousling your hair, not packing your stuff, and not getting ready for this move that you're doing. And the thing that tells me is that Olivia is trying to move across the country. Is, if she had gotten an apartment, she has not mentioned once that she has an apartment that's waiting for her. I would imagine she's got something waiting for her in Texas. I don't know. I don't know what this girl's getting ready to do. She is being super duper secretive about what she's got going on. But the one thing that we do know is that she can't hold water. No pun intended. She can't hold water and she can't hold a secret. So we know that homegirl is going to be telling us something very soon about what she's got going on. So we won't even have to figure it out. It's just going to be, oh, okay, this is where you're at. So she said plan B is getting really, really hard. And plan A, and she might have to go to plan B because how many more signs does she need to get? I don't know. I said don't move to Texas. I already said that. But if you need a tornado and a cyclone and everything else to tell you not to go to Texas, girl, handle your business. Fran, hey everybody. Hey, Miss SWV saying hi to everybody, guys. Everyone say hi to Miss SWV. Hi Shonda. Hey Erics, what's going on, lady? The Erics was mad, guys. If you happen to see the mermaid filter somewhere, can you please send it back to the Eric's Instagram feed, please? Because she was not happy. She was filing a complaint with Instagram STREETZ about her beloved mermaid filter that was lost. Okay. Eric's, I have now got you in the mommy wrap up. Oh God, that was funny. I was going through my Instagram and the Erics was complaining about the filters. I was like, "Oh Lord, that's a problem." And she wants her mermaid filter back. So please go ahead and get that back for her. If you have any pull over there at the at Instagram, if you could please let them know that a YouTuber is not happy. She does not have her filter, her most desired filter, please. Okay. Um, anyway, but yeah, thank you to everyone who sent me a note. You guys are so sweet. Everything is good. It's just, life kind of happened and I had to pick and choose. And I knew you guys would be here when I got back. And I just needed to kind of readjust some things and get myself together for a minute and prioritize and then dip back in when I could. So you guys tell me what you want to talk about. If you guys want to talk about Liv and this hurricane fiasco, um, we can do that. You guys tell me what you want to talk about. I know Keisha put some vlogs up and she showed us what's going on at her house. In the bedrooms. I saw specifically the girls yesterday. I don't know if there was a vlog today. I feel like there was. We can always go over to Jasmine's and look at that ratchet live from yesterday afternoon. I did not even get to watch that in its entirety. I did watch Live yesterday, which I thought was absolutely, hey, boo boo, how's it going? Olivia, have you heard word on the street that Olivia Johnson, formerly Webb, is due to come back to Texas? Is that word on the street, or is we don't know anything? Do you have any intel on that matter? Fran, that filter. So, let's see. Hey, pineapples. Hey, everyone. I know I didn't get to say hi to everyone. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We just got a brand new roof. Okay. I mean, anything can happen, but we just got a brand new roof. If you guys remember last January. So our house is secure. Okay. Now, can anything else happen? Of course. If we lose power, we have a generator, and we can't light up the whole house with the generator, but we do have a generator. We have everything, girl. I bought 5 cases of water yesterday, 5 cases of 40. So do 40 times 5, and you'll know how much water we have. We have a good amount. Yeah, 4 times 5. Okay. Whatever that is. I can't even think right now. Is that 200? We have 200 bottles of water for 3 people, so I think we're good. Jasmine's live was trash. I saw when Chris came out. I mean, of course, it's okay. And here enters Chris. So I don't know if he gave any kind of a different performance than he normally does. But yeah, girl. I did see that Jasmine went live yesterday and Chris came on. I mean, I don't know how many different times that Chris has to show up and make it uncomfortable. Hey, say hi. Say hi to everybody. I don't know how many different times that he has to show up and not feel like speaking, that until she's going to learn that he doesn't feel like being on camera. Hold on one second. Hey, Farrah, can you come get mommy for me, please? Portia's in here trying to sleep. I see it, baby. I guess get mommy's bed out of here. Be careful. Thank you, dear. And then shut the door. Because mommy is begging, begging, begging. All right, shut this door. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Big booty hose. Oh God. Big booty hose. Hump with it. Okay, let's see. Yep, I got my cases and gassed up. I don't think I gassed up. I think I've got enough. Oh, happy birthday to Cece the chef. I did see that earlier, guys. Wish Cece happy birthday. If you haven't had a chance to wish her happy birthday yet, please do so. It is Libra season, guys. Don't forget it. It is Libra season this month, but it is Virgo season year round. Okay. But to all of our Libras, happy birthday, sisters. Happy birthday and enjoy. It's also hurricane season. It's lots of different seasons. Okay. Hey, Letitia, how are you? Guys, we are on Facebook too, and say hi to all of our Facebook friends. Yes, happy birthday to the sis. guys, if you want, I mean, it's really up to you guys. I was gonna kind of make it you guys' choice, but we can either, I mean, gosh, the Muckers were over there acting silly, and I know you guys don't love the Muckers, but you guys love some Fugazi, and this was a Fugazi video. And word was on the street that Latoya got fired from her job, and I feel like it's what she's not saying. I honestly think she did get fired, to be quite honest, but we can look at that, and then we can also go and take a look at what's going on over there. Uh, let's see, we got Jasmine, we got, and then girl, allegedly Justin Jackson put up that Mahogany went to the emergency room. I don't know, you could watch one of their videos and they clickbait the hell out of everything. Deborah Rowe, thank you so much for coming through, sis. Everybody's wishing happy birthday to Cece. Hi, Nikki Caters. Hello, everyone. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. Flo says Olivia Pope. Hey. Okay. So let's see. Every time Chris comes through, that song comes to mind. Big Booty Hoes. Okay. They are getting on my nerves. Who? The Muckers? Let's take a look at what the Muckers got going on. We haven't been over there in a minute, and Latoya has been begging. She's damn near been begging for some attention. So let's go and see what Latoya has going on. We're not going to watch the whole video because they are boring AF. But I don't. They think for some reason people are curious what's going on with the Muckers. Let's close this out with Olivia real quick. I did do a. Let me show you my green screen. Hold on. I'm gonna say hi to you guys real quick. Wait, can you guys hold on? I messed that up. Hey guys, how's it going? I should, after we watch the Muckers, I'll come back. Let me put this down a little bit. Hey guys, you guys can see me. So I made a background of my you messy, messy, messy. Okay, you guys like that? We'll do more of this soon. I just haven't really been showing up to my I've been doing a lot of avatar. But I feel like, hey, I need to show up a little bit more. So I just wanted to test it out and see how I liked it because I haven't done green screen in a long time. Let's see, BougieGang, you like it? Okay, so I mean that way it's a little less avatar. And you guys know I got my hair done like 2 weeks ago. It's holding up. I got the little. You would have seen this if you watched my vlogs. Let me see. That's cute. Glowing. Yes. Lots of serums and lotions and things of that nature. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'll be back before we leave, but I feel like my light's a little too bright. I've got to get my lighting good over here. But we'll do more of this. So when I'm just doing commentary or something like that, I will show face more. Sometimes when we're doing a lot of video, it's just not necessary for me to like show up in the flesh like this, but certainly, I'm not afraid of the camera, so it's okay. Jackson Squad, hey boo boo. Thank you. Back at you. I know we got some baddies up in here, right? But yeah, let me we're gonna go back to avatar mode and boom, just like that. But yeah, I need to adjust my lighting a little bit better. And we'll get that perfected. And when I'm not really showing as much video, then we'll just, we'll make those adjustments and come back to green screen, all that. Cause it's all about options, right? Options are always good. We'll do Keisha tomorrow. I need to get caught up on her videos. I did, just to kind of put it out there. So I did watch her video yesterday. Let's talk on that really quick before we pivot to the Muckers. So Keisha, girl, talking her ass off as usual. I'm not gonna lie, I scrolled past some of that, so I do need to kind of sit there and watch the whole thing from top to bottom. But homegirl talks her ass off. She talks her ass off, okay? And that crusty wig, I could not. So I did scroll to the end, and she was showing us the girls' room, which I'm gonna just say I was not impressed. For somebody who wants to tell us about spending like $10,000-$20,000 on a restoration hardware nursery room, and now you have like a $225 bed from somewhere, and you literally have 3 children who are still probably perfecting the art of bathroom at night. I would not have 3 little ones in one bed, because it's gonna be like an ocean every morning. Whether you peed or not, somebody's gonna have peed. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a whole mess. And I personally would not do that for longer than a sleepover or a weekend. But they're gonna have, she's, girl, it's crazy. Anyway, I guess they're gonna put a canopy over the bed. I don't even know. Keisha's always at a loss for words, so she starts pointing to stuff. It's like, you know what it's called, and we don't know what she's talking about. Think we know what she's talking about, but girl, we don't know. Girl, crusty wig and dirty face. Let me tell you something. If you're shooting in 4K, wash your face and put on some oil and some moisturizer. And if you have a hairy face, go ahead and do, what is that called? The is it what do they call that? The dermaplane? Is it where you basically shave your face, right? You know how Jackie Ina will oil her face. She will drip half a bottle of vitamin C on her face, and then she will come through dermaplaning. Maybe she will come through with one of those eyebrow razors, and she will take all of the fine hairs. Now, I'm going to just be honest. I don't do that because I'm very prone to breaking out, and I get ingrown hairs. Let's TMI just a little bit, right? I'll get ingrown hairs. So I don't do the face shave thing because I don't, it's okay. I'm able to cover mine up. Some people can't, and some people, they just are, Jackie Ine is a professional, and she needs that professional smooth canvas, and I get it. But when you are a makeup ambassador, I would think that you probably would do that too. And homegirl's face is very hairy and it gets super crusty, and she films in 4K. And when you got that on 85-inch screen TV, it's alarming. I got 2 messages today that were kind of like, what is going on with Keisha not washing her face? And she got to remember, she's shooting in 5K. And then people have very good TVs. So when you show up in people's living rooms early in the morning, it's kind of like, whoa, wait a second. Okay. One bed with 3 children, all in the late stages of potty training. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't, it's one bed with a truffle underneath. And I'm saying truffle because that's what she calls it. She got a truffle bed underneath. And I just think that, you know, if you've got one person who is still not 100%, because she said that one of the kids, I'm not going to say any names, is banned from her bed. Now, why do parents ban kids from their bed? We know. That's why the dog will get put out the bed too, right? So if someone got banned from the bed, we know what happened. Okay? No plastic sheet. So we're going to watch. I will get caught up tonight. I will have all of my observations, and we will talk about it. She did post up her professional video of the St. Martin trip, and we will talk about that as well. Okay. Okay. Facts. We will take a look at all of those things and discuss it. Okay, we'll talk about it. So just to let you guys know, but girl, I am not in a position to talk about it right now, other than just the obvious, the dirty face and crusty wig. It's alarming, right? Yes. Okay. We need a wigologist on deck, stat. Okay. Yes. Truffle bed. She got a mushroom under the bed. Well, it's gonna be a mushroom with all that pee pee. Yes, it's gonna be a mushroom. One bed. It doesn't, and it's like a little and there was another sis that sent me some sort of a design schematic where it was like a automated design idea for a small room to fit 2 beds, where they still did use the trundle option, but it was maybe a twin, a full, and a trundle. So I don't know. For whatever reason, all of a sudden she doesn't want the kids on bunk beds. It was okay at the apartment, but it's not okay at the house. And hopefully they have put up some sort of protection across the window, because we all saw that. I mean, you don't put children near windows that are, especially on a second floor. That doesn't really make sense. That can be very dangerous. Um, but hey, okay. That's what can we do? We've rang the alarm and we said be careful with that because that can be dangerous. But that's it and that's all. Keisha showed us, oh my God. Let me just talk about it for a second. So this was the video yesterday. She was in some sort of two-piece from Shein. Why all of a sudden is it so important she talks to us about Shein? First of all, nobody cares. Shein is fast fashion that nobody really cares about. It is like, so it's like going to the $10 store, but you can ship it to home. All of a sudden, Shein is getting a little bit more expensive, and okay, but still nobody cares about some damn Shein. But she got some little silky tops and she wants to tell us how much she loves sleeping in silk and satin. First of all, Keisha, tell that to Jeremy. We don't care, sis. We really don't. Nobody cares about what you sleep in. We're not sleeping with you, sis. And the way those shorts fit, girl, put those back. Okay. Put them back in the pack. Okay. But she wanted to show us in her little unglam room how she's getting ready to throw away. Did I not tell her 3 weeks ago to throw all that junk away? It looked like a bunch of junk in those trash bags. Okay. She says she's going to throw a lot of that stuff away, and she is going to just keep her legit 2-piece sets. You are a whole lady of the house now. Why you had to come to that realization after sis been telling you to throw all that junk away that you had? You just wasted your time and your back muscles. You could have thrown that stuff away when you were at the apartment. If you have since pandemic, doesn't everybody know since the pandemic to keep only your cute pajamas? As much pajama time as everybody has been getting, everybody knows to only keep the cute stuff and throw all the other stuff away. All them ugly t-shirts and old shorts, throw them in the trash. Everybody only does cute now. It's cute or nothing. If you're not wearing a cute set, it's naked. Okay. That's the only other cute set that needs to be underneath the sheets. Okay. Is something matching, cute, not old, and or naked. Okay. Fenty has lounge now. Did you know that? Fenty has Fenty Savage X Fenty Lounge. I'm a member Savage X Fenty, and I know I do have a couple of credits, so I probably could get a lounge set. But I mean, it didn't look like, I don't know. It looks, I'm gonna have to do a close look. If I get anything, I'll let y'all know. But I've ordered some nice pajamas. I've got a couple really cute sets of pajamas. I've got that fuzzy robe and the matching it's like a little kind of gown type, and the pants. I love the pants. If you have that fuzzy robe, it came in blue and hot pink. They had a pair of fuzzy pants to go with it. And like you could get a crop top, or you could get kind of a like a chemise type sleeper. Super cute, and it's so soft and it washes really nice. It's like brand new after you wash it. So now they've got like a legit lounge line. So I'm assuming it runs with your subscription if you do I think it's like $50 a month. And you're basically just prepaying that you're going to buy something and get the access to stuff that comes out first. So that's really the main advantage. I think you get free shipping. So if you want to keep up and you want to spend a certain amount of money a year on your pajamas to keep it fresh and cute, I definitely recommend it. And if you do content and you want something to be able to put up every month, you know that you'll always have that. Oh, hey, Neo Tarot's in the house. Guys, I referred you guys to a couple of Neo Tarot's videos this week. She has been on it. I love when you say, my favorite part of your videos is, and now guys, let's let the universe do what the universe does. That's pretty much the end of the video, but I do like her videos. There's kind of like a order to it. If you're not into tarot, you don't have to be. There's entertainment value to it, so go check it out. She does do celebrities, she does YouTube, and I find her quite insightful. She's done a few readings on Keisha. She did a reading on Keisha's chief goon, and I was like, sis, I mean, I don't know what the future is, but it sounds on point to me. And at the least, it's entertaining, right? That's it. That's it, and that's all. What's next? So yeah, Keisha was talking on her little pajama sets, and she showed us to a pile of stuff, another, like one of her many piles on the floor, and said that she was going to go through that and make some order, and she was only keeping the sets. So we'll see when she comes back to that. I don't know. This is what I would say, Keisha, when are you going to learn to not show us your piles of junk and think that people are not going to clown? At the end of the day, we going to clown, sis. Nobody wants to see all that junk. We want to see nice and organized and put together. Okay. That's really all we want to see. But when you show us that mess, we're going to look at it, and then we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to laugh about it. Okay. So that's it. That's it. And that's all. Don't expect anything different. But we'll talk about all that tomorrow. I wonder, Neo Tarot, if you end up pulling any cards, will Keisha's house ever get together? Can you do an overall reading on Camel Toe Estates? That's what we would like to know. Is the house going to get in order? That's what I would like to know, what the overall energy is for the house. Is it a tower? Will you pull the tower card? We don't know. That's it. That's what I would love to hear. Is Jeremy? Could we do an overall reading on Jeremy Splash the Don? What's going on over there? Anyway, guys, okay, let's pivot really quick. So we'll get on Keisha. We're going to get all caught up. Guys, what's his name? Oh, Justin. I would love a reading on Justin. I saw your Mahogany reading and I saw the Jacksons reading. I would love to know specifically how comfortable Justin is. But guys, really quick, so Mahogany puts up a video and she was talking about her vision board, and it's quite interesting. We will get into that as well. But Mahogany has a lot that she has planned. It's really difficult with these two to figure out who the mastermind is. My gut tells me that Justin pulls a lot of the strings, but I'm not really sure. I feel like Mahogany is kind of a little bit of the quiet storm in the group, because Justin is definitely very much of a loudmouth. He is very much horny, and he's constantly talking about booty and jumping her and getting into the bed and all the things. But Mahogany, certainly, any of you guys in high school who read Macbeth, and you have the very ambitious wife and the sort of ambitious husband, I really see her as the muscle behind the muscle, if you will. And we know that the ambition of this couple was a very ambitious couple, Lady Macbeth and her husband Macbeth, and it led ultimately to their demise, right? And I see her as a very ambitious woman. She likes her nails, she likes her hair. If you go back in time in their videos and see them at the beginning, this appears to be a very kind of humble type situation. Especially if you go to their previous channel, Anointed Place, and see her when she was probably somewhere around 19, because she's 25, okay? And she and Justin been together for a minute. And my estimate is that she was probably about 19. And she's now a woman with 5 kids and married to this guy. And she couldn't seem to be any different from the woman that we saw in some of these early videos, and he as well. The funny thing is, if you go to the comments, people who have found these videos today versus the people who commented long time ago, they're clowning them in the comments. It's pretty funny, but um, at the end of the day, these two are still trying to keep their heads above water and trying to keep this story afloat about baby Michael Jackson who did not make it. So whether Michael Jackson was lost somewhere before the birth or somewhere after the birth, we don't really know what's going on, but I just feel like Justin comes off as more of the slimy of the two, but Mahogany is in there somewhere pulling some of these strings. Yeah, she's 25. I mean, she doesn't look horrible, but she definitely presents older, more mature. So, she's not a bad looking woman at all. Um, but these two are young. Justin is 27 years old. But honestly, when you hear them talk and you hear how they operate and how they are responding to all of their criticism, it screams 25 and 27. They say they are in the middle of hiring staff for their team. Um, they have help at the house. I don't really know what's going on with these two, but it's interesting. I suggest continue watching because the shit show is continuing. There may not be a lot right now in terms of what happened with baby Michael Jackson, but it'll come out eventually. It's going to come out eventually because there are some people who are very mad, low key on the streets about these two. And where is this baby? Where is this third set of twins that magically disappeared? And we have one baby named Miles, but you have one that was going to be named Michael Jackson. And I just felt like when they said Michael Jackson, I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's what you were really gonna name the baby, was Michael Jackson? Okay. I just felt that like that was just a whole trying to play in our faces. But yeah, they've got stuff going on, but they did drop a video today, and we'll talk about that one tomorrow too. So we'll definitely get into the Jacksons and Keisha, try and get all of that packed into one thing and get caught up on everything. But I really wanted to talk about these two today, another weird couple over here on the YouTube who are doing the most and think that people are really concerned. And maybe some people are, but I don't think everyone is. So hopefully they know that. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of this because it's kind of a little bit strange. So Latoya and Rakan changed the name of their channel, right? They changed it from Creole Bay and the Mucker family to the Muckers, okay, which could not be. He's got one of the worst names on the YouTube streets. No offense, sir, but you do. But so they go and do this live, well, not a live, they put up this video on the Muckers, right? So Latoya basically had a birthday over the past couple of weeks, and they're just talking about.
We just needed time. That's all.
So okay, so this is the deal. Latoya allegedly, we know this, says that she quit her job, right? Now, there was rumors on the YouTube streets that Latoya was fired due to some inappropriate behavior, some of which included potentially reviewing or pulling information or looking at someone's information that she was not privy to, potentially loved by Erica. Also, there were many complaints that she said were done against her at the hospital. And she was not doing bedside patient care, but she said the reason why she knew they were phony allegations was because it was always something revolving around like her and some sort of patient care, where she actually was more on the administration side, and she was in billing, and she said the physician's revenue cycle. So she was working more on the in the in the corporate side, if you will, right, the administrative side, and she was in kind of a billing coding sector. So people were complaining, but the one thing that they did kind of catch her on is that possibly she may have looked up Erica's information. And word on the street was that Erica had given her information to a couple of people, specifically a reaction channel, and asked them to do some of her dirty work and contact the hospital so that Latoya could lose her job. Now, that's one of the oldest little tricks in the book. There are plenty of people out here who have done this, done it successfully, or just created a nuisance. And I can tell you firsthand, it happened to me. I had on 2 occasions people file complaints with my place of employment trying to get me fired, but it didn't work. It didn't work, but at the end of the day, girl, they will try. They will try. Okay. Latoya said that she quit. I almost feel like, based on what she said, she was given an option to quit rather than be fired. And she went for the okie doke. Me personally, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. If you are ever faced in a position where your company really doesn't want to fire you, but they want you to go and they're giving you the option to quit, and they're saying, well, we'll give you X number of weeks of pay and this, that, and the third. If you really want to keep your job, you probably could keep your job. Or they're giving you the option to quit just because they know potentially if they do it the wrong way, they've got a lawsuit on their hands for wrongful termination. So just be careful when that comes up. Don't be emotional. And if she really had wanted to keep her job, she really should have just stayed, because honestly, it sounds like if they allowed her to quit and she wasn't fired, they probably didn't have adequate proof to terminate her based on what the allegations were. But maybe they felt like where there's smoke, there's fire. We'll give you the opportunity to quit, because why would you quit a job you love? And it sounds like Rakan gave her the opportunity to quit and said, I'll take care of you full time. And you don't have to work your job, and you can go ahead and, finish your education. But now all of a sudden in this video that we're going to watch a little bit, she's now stating that she wants to go back to work and that she's enjoyed having off the last month, but now she got a job offer and she is ready to go back to work, sis. I was just like, girl, stop lying.
She partied.
So she's a Virgo,
and
apparently they had a good time.
We got a handful of things while we were in town. We did get a handful of footage. I don't know. We got to look at it and see if it's even worth putting out, because I just say it was nonstop partying. So with the music and copyrights and all of that stuff, I don't know how much footage we can even get out of it, but they
make so many excuses. If y'all didn't edit over her birthday, honestly, nobody cares. They started doing like a motivational moment when she said that she was quitting her job, like maybe a month ago. And they did it for roughly about a week and a half. I was going to say like I give them 2 weeks, but I didn't want to sound like a hater. But they made it about 2 weeks, and it's been about 2-3 weeks since they have posted their little motivational moment, because nobody's really buying it. No one's really here for it, and they're not getting the views they want. I'll let you see what the views look like when we finish watching this. But let's check this out some. Let me make sure that the volume is good on here. Is the volume where it needs to be? No. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's look at Rakan Tits Mucker.
Definitely enjoyed ourselves. Baby, everywhere that we went, she danced and turned up. So, yeah.
It's recovery time now. Okay, so now I'm good to be back on camera. So yeah, we decided to come back. I was a little hungry. Okay, a little hungry, not too hungry.
Let's go ahead. They're gonna split a hamburger. Nobody cares.
In the car.
Yeah. There we go. Let baby pray over this food.
Of course.
I
got stuck in my throat.
That's what happened. See that?
We need to wet
There we go. Let baby pray over this food.
Of course. I got stuck in my throat.
That's what happened. See that? God's giving her a warning. They pray over that fry.
Lord. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Okay. Oh, Heavenly Father, please bless this food we're about to receive. Let us nourish our mind, body, and soul. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, Lord, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah, this one here is the truth, y'all. Which one you going to get on?
This small one. This looks like it's been.
Yeah, y'all can see. The cheese and grilled onions in there.
That's what I mean.
Maple bacon. Oh, yeah.
How much you want to work out? What you gonna work out? Here's the size of my thigh. But you gotta love them. I've never done. I'm 33. I've always worked through everything. So it has been amazing to, you know, have that option to work or not. I have to say, baby, you are the definition of a real man because you have truly held it down. You make sure we didn't need for anything.
This is my thing. You got 2 kids. This lady has 2 children. She says her baby father doesn't really do what he's supposed to do for his kids. That's allegedly. We don't really know. We've seen the man come to the YouTube streets and he basically aired her out. This is what I'm going to say. Where's their insurance? You put them on Medicaid or something so you can go lay up with a man and not be his wife and wear fake wedding rings? You know, I'm all for taking a break and living the slow life. But at the end of the day, you can't do that running around with a like a wannabe rich guy. You and him are splitting a burger in the back seat of a car right now, or in the front seat of your car. And if stuff was so lovely, you wouldn't be worried about going back to work. But as far as your children's well-being, how are you sitting here, and do you even have insurance for your kids? I mean, you're a nurse, quit your job. I would imagine you were making decent enough money that you carried their medical, dental, vision. We know you guys wear glasses and things like that. How is this man taking you up under his wing, and like, and then you have no income for your kids, and he has 2 other kids and a baby across town with Love by Erica? Like, how in the world are your kids coming first when you, as a woman who is not married and just playing married with this man, how is he taking care of your children? What about when your daughter, who's 16, 17 years old, needs a new dress or needs to get her hair pressed or needs to buy some pads? Where's your money at, sis? That's what I want to know.
I cannot thank you enough for being the man you are.
You're welcome.
And, you know, with this
she
month
just
off,
seems
guys,
like the
I
type,
did
she's
double
so
down
ready to go
schoolwork.
moving
So
with
at
the
first, I was going
man.
to graduate November of 2023. So my graduation is in August of 2023 now, thanks to me doubling up, which is once again thanks to my man for allowing that to happen. But I must say, I need to get out the house besides shopping, okay? Because that's just spending more money. So, baby, I am considering going back to work. You know, I'm a very nervous.
Why tell everybody? If you're going back to work, why didn't you guys are barely posting. Why not just go take your ass back to work? Why did you, if the people on the YouTube streets were conspiring against you for you to lose your job, why do you think it's a smart idea to tell people that you're out here looking? And then she gives a big clue that it's somewhere where she used to work at this place, and she left there to go to the last job she had, and now they have offered her a new job. So don't you think that anybody knows you, or anyone who may think they know you, or Damien, who used to spend time in the bed with you, if you ever mentioned where you worked once upon a time, that somebody can't figure it out? You don't think that Erica is laying up with Damien?
Nurturing kind. I love to take care of others, cater to others. So, of course, feeling the help field. And I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity, but I am ready to go back to work. I will continue doubling up on classes. I will make sure this graduation date is still for August. I just need to go to work.
Well, I have a feeling.
So she accelerated her graduation date by 2 months. Is that a big deal? Like, she must be going to some off-brand type of program, because if your graduation was in November, now it's in August. Aren't typical university graduations in May and December? So who graduates in August?
I mean, the house stay clean, and she get done with her work so fast. It's like, okay, now what else to do? There's only so much binge watching you can watch.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, me, on the other hand, like, I don't mind taking breaks. because as I was growing up, I was always working. I was doing something in the midst of school. I say I was going to barber college at the same time in high school and working, doing my little thing or whatever. So I didn't work.
He said
School. I say I was going to barber college at the same time in high school.
Barber college.
And work. Doing my little
girl with them big cheeks he got. I thought he said Bible college, but he said barber college. So barber college, was it barber college 1, Bible college 2? Barber college 1, Bible college 2. Who's wifed? Why does this conversation look staged? Because it probably is. Hi Amber. Hey baby. Hi me 88 me. Me 88 me. I feel like I'm saying this wrong. They are corny. They are. We'll get to the good part. I promise. Okay. Hi Katja. Hey boo boo. It's my time. What is this? Okay, why does this conversation look staged? Because I think it is. It seems fake. Well, I think they were like, let's go ahead and tell the people that you're gonna be working.
thing or whatever.
Nope.
So,
and the people that do
I was
care,
tired.
yeah, they're
I was
taking
tired.
notes.
So I was always thinking like, hey, when I get older, I'm gonna find a way to make a lot of money so I can work.
They're
I
disgusting.
have to do this all day long. They memorize different positions and memorize thousands of games and all of that. But a little bit, but for the most part, that's still the part that brings me joy. If somebody was like, who's the first person to buy a house in their family, because baby, I already knew like, because
No
a lot
offense.
of it can't be done. It's hard. It's difficult.
No offense. So he's talking about how much he does enjoy real estate, right? I don't even think he's an agent. He's talking about at this point, he's talking about how he likes the customer that he loves to help the most is the customer who might be the first to buy a house in their family. And I'm just gonna call bullshit on that. This guy was talking about when he met Erica, which he was still servicing Erica, which he said she had credit problems. So maybe this is the truth, but according to his woman over here, that he's been closing multi-million-dollar or million-dollar closings, and those are not the people who are buying for the first time in their family. And even if they are, they've got enough money that doesn't even count anymore. Hello, Facebook. Hello. I'm trying to figure out how to chat on this live. Just dropping your comments on Facebook. If you want to come chat, then you need to come over to YouTube, sis, because I don't know that there's really anybody over there on Facebook chatting like that, hun. So yeah, come on over to YouTube, hit my YouTube link and come on over here, okay? And then you can come into the chat over here, sis, okay? But yeah, girl, people, first time home buyers are not necessarily jumping in at $1 million, right? Okay. Okay, so Letitia Williams is over there, guys. So if you're in there, I'm not sure what the chat looks like on it. One day we're gonna have to just do like a legit Facebook live only and see how that works. But I have not done a Facebook live like that yet. So you guys bear with me and we're gonna do that soon, okay? But yeah, let's keep going and then we'll pivot to something else. Okay. But I want to see when Latoya goes off because she's obviously very bothered, and it just tells me what actually really happened on the YouTube streets, in my opinion.
Yeah, so as y'all know, like I just said, I am ready to go back to work.
All right,
so
let's
I
see
will
this
be
transition.
being at home with you all day, everything. That's gonna be the hardest part,
Okay, one last thing. I hate how when she says something, she laughs. If you did not notice now, and now it's going to bother you forever. Every time she says something, it's like she laughs. Everything is some sort of uncomfortable reflex of a laugh, and it's so annoying. Check this out. Hold on.
Me, I need to be back to work, back to where I love. Don't get me wrong, I love being at home with you all day, everything. That's gonna be the hardest part, Yeah, so as y'all know, like I just said, I am ready to go back to work. So I will be stepping my foot back into the medical field. Like that's what's meant for me. That's my passion. That's what I love. And honestly, someone contacted me recently, an employer I used to work for, management, offering me a position somewhere. So, I haven't said yes yet. Of course, I want to talk it over with baby, but I would not be mentioning where I work, what I'm doing, any of that. When I go in, the schedule, none of that, okay? I would not be mentioning any of that due to things that happened to me recently. You know, it's been a while now. It's been about, well, I've been off, what, a month now? I haven't been working for about a month, but a month prior, you know, I kept getting pulled into the office, management telling me people are sending emails stating I'm giving them, you know, bad patient care, even though I wasn't taking care of patients at the time. So that's how they knew that was a lie. You know, people also mentioned that they lied saying that I was in the hospital and I cursed them out while on the clock, and all kind of like crazy lies. Like, it's ridiculous. And of course, management knew it was false because it was only a certain day I went in there first. Then it was things that was written in the emails that didn't make any sense. Like, it's no way possible for things that was said in those emails. And for me to keep getting pulled into the office due to these emails and phone calls, like, that made me sick to my stomach.
Well, it was due to the fact that you have a ratchet YouTube channel, that people felt like you were out here stealing people's man and being very obnoxious about it. So people felt like they wanted to exact their form of justice on you, which was not the right thing to do. But some people have nothing better to do, and they wanted to come for you and and hurt you, because there are people out here that were just that mad that you hurt Love by Erica, and or there's just people out here who just want to fuck around in your life and want to make your life miserable and feel like, well, she's a nurse at such and such, and I'm going to mess up her knee, or she thinks she's cute or whatever. Who knows? But when you decided to mess around with Love by Erica, you and mess her sloppy seconds, that's when you went wrong.
Very aggravated because, like I said, I've been with the company for so many years and never had one issue. One. But people decided to set out and destroy, you know, and God always works in mysterious ways. I can't say that. I decided to walk away from that position, especially after Baby gave me that
Love,
option
I see you.
to walk away from that position. Once he gave me that option, even though he already knew, you know, all the complaints that I was hearing from management because things that was being emailed to them, you know, he just made it easier for me to make the decision that it was time to close that door and walk away. And now another door is being opened that's way bigger than that little door that I just closed. So God always works in mysterious ways. I can't say that. And for all the ones out that did everything.
But you know, to me, the people that know her and the people that have a little idea of like, oh, she used to work here, she used to work there. It's like one of those things, Latoya, you are talking too much, because you always talk too much. And the thing is that you may have told people where you used to work. I don't know if she's told any of us where she used to work, but she may have. She may have said it when she was with Crier. And you can't think that, like, you're telling too much right now. I would have been in my job and back to work before I would have even said anything about work. And I might not have let anyone know. Like, you can't tell. Like I said earlier, I've had the same situation happen to me, where on 2 occasions at my previous job, I had people calling, right? Because they didn't like what I was saying here on this internet, and they're home on welfare and Medicaid and whatever, and they just were not happy about sis talking about what sis was talking about. So they thought that they were going to try and interrupt what I had going on, but they didn't realize the level of my job, which I don't talk about that. They couldn't get to me. When I was talked to about the situation, they were doing an investigation by the time they'd already completed an investigation by the time I had my first conversation, and basically did nothing the second time because they knew it was someone who was now harassing me. And, you know, large companies deal with this kind of stuff, right? But they couldn't touch me. So at the end of the day, people, you know, that taught me a valuable lesson to not really talk too much about what I have going on outside of YouTube. And I would think that Latoya would have gotten that memo by now, but clearly she has not.
In their power to get me fired. That's from sending emails, calling HR, all of that. Congratulations, sweetheart. But I decided to walk away from employer. But there's a very big change that's about to come, okay? A very big change. You did your part. I have to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I have to say, if people are that sick to, because
if I were her, if you have just elevated, you've gotten offered a better job than the job you had before, I would stay my ass up off of YouTube. I would meet her, you and Rakan, post once a week. Stop being so shady to Love by Erica. Focus on what you got going on and stop trying to dig at this woman and Mr. Crier, who have a lot more supporters, so it seems, than you do. And I would leave the whole thing alone. I would make it about Latoya and Rakan and keep it pushing. But at the end of the day, the more that you keep needling at Erica, the more people are going to continue to try to needle and mess with you because they see you as a whole entire busybody. Ever since I wouldn't even say ever since that video she did really addressing Erica, but she's done a couple of things to make herself not in a good way with some of the community that follow Mr. Crier and Love by Erica, and just people that just don't like her. So if I were her, you need to not be at your job talking about I got a YouTube channel, and then you also need to kind of chill on what you're doing on YouTube, because doing YouTube at the level that you're doing it, even though it's a relatively still small situation, there's enough that can interfere with your full-time job. And to try to do both, you have to be very discreet and you have to keep two separate worlds. And the type of stuff that these two are doing, they were acting like they were damn like the next biggest thing. They're acting like they're the damn Jacksons of Atlanta. And y'all are the Muckers of Humble, Texas, okay? And at the end of the day, nobody's really checking for y'all like that. And you're out here having people call your job, which is ridiculous. Stop telling people so much about what your next move is.
even for example, guys, that job I just left, I only went into the hospital to work 1 day out of the week. 1 day out of the week. And somehow people knew that 1 day that I went in. How?
They knew from Love by Erica. Like Rakan sitting there like, you know how they knew. Love by Erica told it. I mean, it's obvious. And there was a whole reactor who had the messages from Erica dropping the information on what she needed to know to make the phone calls. It was all in several live streams. So you know how it went. Just instead of sitting there and just saying what happened, you're sitting there trying to be shady when you already know what happened. The woman that he just had a baby with who hates you saw fit to have people on the YouTube streets do her dirty work and come for your neck. While you're sitting there capping like you're not really sure, or I'm not going to say any names, was dumb. This was a whole still opening up a can of worms and still being extremely messy.
To work. For you to complain to management and make a lie saying that I cursed you out in the hallway.
Hey,
we have too many cameras. It's a hospital,
Max.
first off. It's a hallway.
Hey, Key.
And how did you know that I was at work that day? So you're sitting outside of the hospital? Or someone told you that I'm working that day? So that's what's making me scared to even announce where I'm going to be working, what I'm going to be doing.
Why would you announce? We don't care. We don't care if you're working at Broke Down General. We don't care if you're working at Hips Valley Hospital. We don't care. And to think that your audience cares to know, you shouldn't be telling anyone that. If that's the job that's going to be paying your BMW car note, zip your lip. See, a lot of people want to talk and tell all their business on this YouTube because maybe they're proud about their accomplishments. But what you got to understand, there's a lot of people out here trying to make $1 out of 5 cents. And they don't care about your accomplishments. They may even be jealous of your accomplishments. Why are you going to sit here and try to tell people like you think they should be congratulating you when they may be mad just because they're a failure? They may not have been as successful and they're just mad. They don't like you. They don't feel like you deserve it. There's a lot of different reasons. Why do you think you need to make an announcement to 20,000 people where you work? Is that smart?
What days I'm going in, because who knows if they probably follow me home that day. They probably do know where we stay. They can't get in, but I'm pretty sure.
Bro, that little broke down housing development y'all stay in.
That is extremely sick. Knowing that, what if I didn't have a man? What if I didn't have a man? I'm a mother. I'm raising 2 kids, which I've been raising.
Well, Latoya, you should have thought about all that when you started running your mouth on this internet, trying to tell people who, what, where, when.
Raising forever. with
Now you
my
scared.
job that you tried your hardest to take away from me. But God do not like ugly. All I can do is pray for you all and wish you all the best. But trust me, I'm happy. And
These are people who do not need to be on the internet. Does this even make sense to you? And you got that big old woodchuck, gynecomastia, hips laden, fat thighs man. And I'm like, what? And y'all just got finished eating some big ass Whataburgers. Y'all need to just go have your life and disconnect these YouTube channels. If you're not cut for this, it's okay. No one's going to notice. Y'all hadn't been posting anyway. Nobody really cares, just to be quite honest. I just came over just because I thought this was funny. And I thought this was a great example of people who actually think that people care more than they actually do. Edges are gone. Okay, Tennessee? Tennessee just had to come out the bushes and just say, edges gone. Okay.
I'm very thankful for my man. And I cannot wait for the bigger blessing that is right here knocking on my door, just waiting for me to open the door.
Did y'all get married yet? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, I'm thankful for this month off. It was amazing. It was great to be able to experience it, like I said, because I have been a hardworking ass mommy for years, and it's been amazing. But it's time for me to get my feedback.
Yeah, them kids need physicals, they braces. Homegirl probably needs some new glasses. You got a little boy, he probably needs to get his football physical. And paying out the pocket for doctor's office visits are not cheap. Tina Toma, what's good, sis? What's good to everybody coming in? Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap paying for healthcare out of your own pocket. But yeah, these people are doing way too much as per usual.
Okay, it's time for me to dive on in the waters.
Well, it still was a great birthday gift for you.
Yes,
so be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yes.
Didn't have to clock in, take a punch, don't have to ask anybody for permission to do anything. Just doing what bosses do.
But I will still continue to work for this boss.
All right. As long as you're doing it.
Of course, I got you. Yes, but yeah, guys, we've just been enjoying each other, living life, enjoying our kids, of course. I can't promise you daily uploads.
You haven't been daily uploading for like 2 weeks. Okay, guys, where to next? Let's go over to my Jazzy. Look at his face. I think the new of the Putty Cat and the Dangalang has worn off. I don't know that these two are even married. They said that they canceled their big wedding. We don't know what they're doing, how they're doing it. On her Instagram, it still says Latoya Manuel. But let's go ahead and let's see. Do you guys want to look at this nonsense with you looking dirty F and talking to people who got mad at her and accused her of dry bagging yesterday? Or do you want to go over and see how Chris enters the room over on another ratchet live stream by my Jazzy? What do y'all want? What do y'all want? What next, guys? Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see them braids damn near behind her fucking ears. Ooh, okay, Key. The whole relationship seems forced. It's the trying to make it seem like everything is awesome and it's not. Not me believed of by us moving on to just oh, okay. Let's go see what's going on over at the OG hips, at the OG hipster. Let's see what's going on over there. Let me just my Jazzy. I don't even want to watch the beginning because it's like we're crawling all over her. Let's see. Okay, let's see. My Jazzy. Okay. All right, let's click on this.
I was watching TV.
Okay.
Said, watch out for my cup. Here, take him back in there with Kaylin. Because he gonna try to drink it. Go.
I just wiped her, wipes her nose off.
Come say hi.
Why? Why I gotta say hi?
Come say hi.
What's up, y'all? I'm tired. I'm just tired. Tired.
He doesn't feel like being bothered, and she's so obnoxious. She's so obnoxious with it. You know,
Hey, hello,
Did you hear Bentley?
Quack. Quack.
I think he's afraid of things.
Aiden's
Aiden's blocking you.
Yeah.
We understand.
My face. What the Chris, he's the best. Chris, you Chris.
Oh, shit. Meal's done.
I'm just tired, y'all. I'm I ain't nothing against y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
He had a lot today.
Oh yeah, you was with me all day.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
he's tired. Why? Jasmine is gonna learn. At the end of the day, all jokes aside, YouTube, your man tells you he's tired. Why don't you give him a pass and tell him to go into the bedroom and go lay down and shut the door so he can have a minute? I mean, Jasmine does not work outside the home. She has no idea what it is to go clock into a job. And, I'm no Chris fan over here, but at the end of the day, it's like he's not going to marry you. You are very inconsiderate and you are not a good wife in training. A good wife in training is not going to have your husband. It's like one of those things like when you're on the phone with your sister or your mother and your husband's coming through, he don't like talking on the phone. Don't you know not to be like, Mom's on FaceTime. Come over here. Come get on FaceTime. This woman is unbelievable. She wants him to come talk to us all the time, and she does not care. She doesn't care.
Something big.
Have you watched any of these episodes?
No, I haven't seen the new episodes.
Mom, I think you put on old episodes. She was really impressed about watching this. And I thought she put on old episodes.
I want to sit with mommy. I love mommy. I think the old episodes, but
Who is ready for Vlogtober?
he got eat.
What?
The guy got eaten.
Everybody say what's up, babe. They say what's up.
It's not my birthday no more, baby.
It's not Chris's birthday now. It's Callan's birthday.
Oh, Kaylin's birthday is coming up. Kaylin's gonna be. How old is Kaylin gonna be?
10,
How old are you gonna be this year?
7. But I knew what I wanted.
What grade is Kaylin in? Is Kaylin in the 3rd grade or the 4th grade? This one, wait, she said she's gonna be how old? Hold on a second.
Kaylin's gonna be. How old is Kaylin gonna be?
10,
How old are you gonna be this year?
7. But I knew what I wanted to
Do for your birthday.
So I want a cake.
Y'all, that shower feels so good.
Cake,
Oh my
cake,
God.
cake, cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
lit, bro, you lit. You lit.
Let me
Talk.
And I
Let your sister talk real quick, bro.
so I want a cake. Okay. So if any mommy, I need to say something. My friend she moved away.
Oh,
I'm gonna call her.
you get her number?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, that girl?
Mhm.
Oh, you did? I didn't know she moved. She said her friend moved.
Who?
The one that got her phone number, her mom's number.
Oh, they moved somewhere else?
But they close to my friend's house. My friend's away from.
But you still go to the same school?
Nope. Not anymore. She gone. No.
So Kaylin's gonna be 10. What grade is she in? Did she say that Kaylin was going to 4th grade or is she in 3rd grade? Girl. Go ahead, kids. Tell everybody what you want. You said Fran, stop. I'm just curious. He's annoying. I'm sorry. The whole thing. It's the whole thing for me.
But she came to my friend's party.
What friend?
Mommy. Yeah, that was in the picture last time.
So yeah, Chris is just with the children,
All right, hold on.
looking unhappy.
You want me to call her? I got her number on my phone.
Yeah, Mommy. Toes nuts.
I got a big nose.
I like doing that with Mom.
What is it called?
Toes nuts.
Nose.
Look at Chris. I mean, Chris can't get a minute. And Jasmine. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I do. We call it nosy because that was our thing when I was little.
What Kaylin doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. We just took Billy back in there because he was tripping out. because he was like really tripping. And this is like the little monkey. You see, she's over here climbing. She's the one. Her and Aiden are always.
No,
climbing.
I'm the monkey. At school,
You're
I'm
always
being a
climbing on
monkey
crates.
climber. I'm being a monkey climber.
You climb what? You climb the monkey bars?
Yeah, and we're playing tag. We're playing tag.
Oh wait, he's cooking. So let's let him watch it.
Cause, but you're cooking. What's called my friend?
Let's call your friend. But we're about to get off though because
I want to call my friend.
Why doesn't Jasmine say, and just for no other reason other than give Chris a break? Why are you having your kids that are not his kids, even though he is the man in the house? He's not necessarily the man of the house. That's not your husband. At the end of the day, why don't you tell the kids to have a seat, get into their coloring, go ahead. I don't even remember what time this was. Why? Yeah, I don't think she's in 5th grade though, sis. I really don't. I think she is like in 4th grade. I'm just going to be honest. I think she's in 4th, right? Because she's November anyway, so it's quite possible she's 4th grade. I'm just saying, I don't think she's in 5th grade. Maybe she's in 4th. Yeah. Because I feel like last year when this little one, Maya, was in kindergarten, she was in 3rd. So this year she's in 4th. You know how kids born at a certain time of year, they're like the older ones in the class. Your son is 10 and he's in 5th. Yeah. So was mine. Yeah. But you know, some of the kids that are born up to late summer, like Farah is a July kid and she got in by the skin of her teeth. So she's 11 in 6th grade right now, but there's already 12-year-olds. So, you know, there's going to be the kids who have kind of the late birthdays and the early birthdays. And so she got in by the skin of her teeth. If Farah had been born maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, she wouldn't have been in school till the following year unless we had put her into private school. Because I have a nephew born in October and he and Farah in theory should have been in the same grade, but his parents put him in private school for 2 years so he could be in his year. But he didn't make it for public school. He had to go to private school for 2 years. And went into so you guys follow me, you know what this is. If you have November and December kids, you know what this is all about. I'd have to piece my mama if they saw this on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you gonna tell them?
Why Chris is still sitting there, I don't understand. I mean, he looks like he's...
and comment down below, man.
Look, it's good that he likes to horseplay with the kids, but Jasmine is just... All right, let's pivot because these, you know what I'm saying? Like, God bless these children, but at the end of the day, girl, they ain't mine, so I don't have to love them. Okay, period. You guys follow me. Let's watch a little bit of this because this was kind of funny. I mean, funny sorta. I mean, look, it's when Olivia gets the business, it's always funny. The set of circumstances, hurricane. Do you guys believe that her apartment was trashed? Maybe she'll show it to us. I don't know how your apartment got trashed that bad on the 2nd or 3rd floor, but somewhere around this point, they started giving her the business. Now, according to Olivia, first of all, she looks real nasty right here, but according to her, she went to go stay at her boyfriend's people's house, which she stated in the live before this, that she was in like Bradenton or something. And then they are down in the south, but her sister lives up in the north. We don't know where she was staying, and it really doesn't matter because she wouldn't come to stay with none of us. But at the end of the day, it's like Olivia. Why bother to tell people? If you don't want to tell people where you are, just don't. Like, at the end of the day, like, nobody needs to know anything about where you're staying because ain't nobody coming, nobody's letting you stay over there. Clearwater suffered very little damage. And, you know, it's possible to have a branch come into a window. We don't know. Like, at the end of the day, her story is that there was some sort of damage to her bedroom and people called her out for dry bagging. And that's pretty much what we know. If she's going to show it in a vlog, good. At the end of the day, if her shit got damaged, look, you should have been packing. And in theory, when you left your apartment, considering the time frame that you need to be out, which is the end of the month, which I would say is what, tomorrow, or else you're going to owe these people another bill. If you squared away everything you owed one way or the other, at the end of the day, you need to be out, I'm sure, today. And why you didn't have stuff off the wall, why you had things in place, like that room should have been cleared and just a bed, if anything. And when you were leaving and you decided to go on live stream, instead of taking that bed apart and pushing the mattress into your living room and pushing the box spring and starting to completely dismantle this bedroom, like you were laying across the bed the night before live stream. Like all of the things that you did was mentally showing us how unprepared you are for your next move. And I don't know if she's moving to Texas. I just think it's a bad idea, but I'm here for the shit show anytime. So I'm ready for it. If she wants to go and act a fool in Texas, I am sure that there are people there waiting for her to come do so and are going to match energy. Okay. So girl, go right on ahead. Let's listen. If you had not seen this, it's silly.
Yeah, the rain. It was raining all night long. And I don't know when my fucking window busted. I wasn't there. So I don't know if it busted earlier in the day, at nighttime. It was super windy and raining super hard last night. So I don't know. I don't know when it happened. But if I wasn't so fucking ready to move yet, I'm definitely ready to move now. It's just so, like, it's just one thing after another, after another, after another.
That's called life.
But yeah, I just wanted to come and give y'all that update because I had a lot of people asking me, you know, what's going on? Am I okay? And because honestly, I don't even feel like writing anybody back. I don't feel like doing any of that. And I have like so much more stuff that I'm upset about and just going through. Yes, Ashley. Yeah, the wind was really hard last night.
Well, so she's like, I'm at my baby daddy's family's house. Like, you are, I don't understand. This man is supposed to be in his 40s. So he's supposed to be 10 years older than you. He's 42. And you're over at a house that's supposed to be full of people. His mother lives with a bunch of people. Is that what you're saying? A woman who's probably 70 years old. If he's 42, everybody didn't have kids at 18. So I don't know if his mom is 60 or 70, but at the end of the day, so why is he at his mother's house? And why, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, Olivia, you are aging out of this storyline that you're telling. You are aging out of it. Do you understand me? It doesn't make any sense because it's not real. So that's basically what I really wanted to call out. But the funny part to me was the people calling her out for dry begging, which was pretty funny. Let's watch that part and then we'll go to something else.
I do have some video that I filmed yesterday. You know, I told everyone I was going to update you guys on everything last night, and I filmed some stuff last night, but then it got really bad.
Girl, she's not getting any sleep.
Almost lost power where I was. I just wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wasn't sure, so I just chilled for a second.
It's like she's mad at the weather
glued to the freaking
for
news,
not being consistent.
Which, by the way, the news ain't shit because the news told us a whole bunch of other different shit, and
alone,
it's kind of like nothing that the news said was gonna happen happened.
Yeah,
like other places were affected,
alone, and I think she was in that
nobody
house all by
knew how
herself.
much people were gonna be affected, what exactly was gonna happen, what category it was.
Is it sad that she is alone now? Is the baby in the back seat? We don't know if there's a baby in that back seat behind her. I'm assuming no. So maybe she did stay at her sister's house. I don't know. All I know is this. I'm more inclined to believe that she was alone by herself and stayed and rode out the storm because plenty of people do it and there's nothing wrong with that. But stop lying.
When it was gonna land, it's just like, what? I told my sister, I'm like, well, now you know.
It's not funny anymore. Is that tequila natural? Absolutely. It's not. It's not cute. It's really crackheadishly pathetic. It's just as bad to me as when I saw Strong Mommy Chrissy doing $25 shout outs and Jasmine doing $15. It's like the battle for who can go the lowest. Like, what in the world? You know, I don't even want to say shouts out to anybody who's using them for shout outs. It's crackheadish, okay? It is just not a good look. These two channels are trash, okay? You can feel how you want to feel, Mommy Chrissy, not care. At the end of the day, this is a woman who takes work and doesn't necessarily flip it like she says she's going to. She disappears. And then Jasmine is over here trying to constantly beat her prices. So if Chrissy is 50, she's 35. If Chrissy's 25, she's 15. It's absolutely a shit show. And I don't really believe that you get any results from it. It's, you know, people will come look, and if it looks like you got something going on, but if you're looking for a wing and a prayer, and you're looking for someone to come through and stumble across your channel, if you're not posting videos and your shit is boring, trust and believe no one's coming and no one's staying. Okay. I'm just going to let you know that from Big Sis. I'm telling you, it doesn't really work. And me personally, I fast forward past that stuff. I don't watch that shit. So that's that on that.
Yesterday, everybody had their shit boarded up, but nothing happened where I was. And then where I'm living, nobody boarded shit up because nobody thought nothing was gonna happen over there. And that's where everything happens. Thank you to my mods. Sorry, you guys, I'm just irritated as hell. And on top of that, I'm like, there's so many other things going on, and I'm just like, nothing is going right. Nothing is going how it needs to go. So I'm just like, I'm so close to just like giving up. Like, you know how like when you have so much shit going against you, when you're just trying to do the right thing, and it's like, you just feel like, okay, fuck it. Like, what am I?
But your idea of the right thing might not be a thing because you don't have good decision making skills. So how do you know what the right thing to do is? Did you know what the right thing to do was when you pulled your pants down for a man that was not your husband during momcation? Was that a good idea? So now all of a sudden you've come up with a brilliant idea and you are mad because it doesn't seem to be going your way. Maybe it's not a good idea and you're getting grace by putting obstacles being put in your way to prevent you from making another bad decision. But you're too coco loco to understand when maybe it's time to keep your ass in one place.
Am I doing this for? Like, for what? I mean, I know what I'm doing this for, but
no
like
moral
thing
compass.
after thing after
Absolutely.
thing keeps trying to get in my way. It's annoying. I'm trying not to, Evelyn. I'm really trying not to. Yeah, D, put it in God's hands. I know. I'm probably stressing out way too
yes,
much.
absolutely. We know that. He lives 4 hours away. He was supposed to go to the mill. All of the things. Nothing is adding up. It's, girl, we already know what the deal is. She's probably sitting at the business park around the corner from Raquel's house.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I know I'll be all right. I'll be fine. I always tell myself
Girl, they
that.
shut stuff down here. They can't.
If I don't tell myself that, I don't know what the fuck will happen. But then we woke up today where I was, and it's like the sun was shining, birds were chirping, everything was fine. I was like, oh my God, the storm has passed.
She's not gonna leave her people.
Thank God, like all the people who I saw the videos, like where people, their houses were flooded out. Like, oh my God, those poor people. So I was like, oh my gosh, like we just like dodged a whole mess of shit. I mean, I'm happy that didn't happen to my people. Like nothing happened to my people's house. I'm happy.
I'm so tired of her saying my people.
I was so thinking. I was like, good. That means nothing happened to my house. I'm gonna be good. Everything's gonna be in the right place.
Your house, your apartment.
It was a hot ass mess, and it's like I'm telling you guys the truth. It's like the whole damn tree came into my fucking window. That's how it looks. It looks like the whole damn tree sitting on my bed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish it was a joke. Hey, Mama Dukes.
Mom Dukes with her little messy self.
Like bugs. I'm like, I don't even know what bugs all over my bedroom. The floor, then it's like I'm getting a lot of bullshit happening as well. And look at my hair. Like, look at me. I look crazy. Half of what's going on is going in my favor. Even like this moving company hit me up to like help me move. and the window in the bedroom broke. Thank God. Thank God. I'll be straight. Everything will work out. What's up with people leaving rude ass comments? Like, you guys have nothing better to do
They
than leave
don't
rude ass
like
comments. Like, I'm trying my
you.
best to ignore y'all, but y'all just stupid as hell. Nobody's begging for shit. Do you see a fucking Cash App? Do you see anything up on here? I don't need anything from anybody. If I'm tomorrow living in a shelter, I'm gonna live in that shelter and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna show everybody that I'm living in a fucking shelter. I don't have shame and I don't give a fuck because everything I do it on my own. Like, I don't ask for nobody's help. I don't expect nobody to help me. I don't have no man here helping me, going 50-50 on shit. I pay for everything on my own. So, no.
Jealous of your friend Jasmine. And you know what? Most of us who have a man, yeah, it's not 50-50, sis. It's it's whatever it is. It girl, it might be none of your business. Okay. So don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous that there are men out here who actually handle their women and take care of households that they want to lead, okay? And the ones that really want to lead a household, honey, it is not 50-50, boo boo. It's even more than that, okay? It's out of the realm of your even understanding, okay, sis? Yeah,
There's no dry
it's not all
begging. There's
about
no
no
begging of any
50-50.
sorts. I'm coming here giving people an update on what I'm going through. So if you
So
don't
why are
like
you
me
worried about
or you
it?
don't want to hear this shit, then just
Hi
exit. You don't have to
Aisha. Hey
watch
boo
this.
boo. Hi D-Rut.
Like, nobody's making you sit here and watch it and leave rude ass comments. The news is trash.
I
I
don't think
swear I
she's
understand
mad
what you're
Jazz
saying.
has
Yes,
a
girl,
man. I
it was
think
just a
she's mad
mess.
she
The
doesn't.
news didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They're talking about it was gonna hit up north. Girl, they didn't know what the hell they were.
These people, look, at the end of the day, I think most people with sense know that the it's a weather prediction and they will follow the tracking, but at the end of the day, the weather goes whatever direction it wants to go, you big dummy. Like, you don't get that. They don't control the weather from the Wizard of Oz control panel. The weather goes where the weather goes. Like, I don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't understand people who get mad because the weather reports aren't as accurate as they want them to be. There's something called God, okay? And where science ends, God begins. We can't predict something that no, you can predict, you can kind of try to figure out, you can do all the math problems, but at the end of the day, like, people will say, oh, it came and it stopped and it moved and it went left and it was supposed to be going right, or it just calmed down all of a sudden, the skies opened up and it was over. Like, you don't know. And people want to get mad at the newscasters. It's like they're just trying to help. They don't know. It's warnings. And by the time it's more than a warning and it's get the fuck out, it's too late. So they're going to give you a warning to be safe rather than sorry. And if you don't want to be sorry and you want to be safe, you will heed the warning. If you want to walk on the wild side, then you will just stay where you're at and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, let's just go look and see what happened to Mahogany at the emergency room real quick because Olivia is boring AF. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh. And I still didn't forget sis who wanted to talk about Nia Long. Okay, so this is a good glimpse at the little babies, new little Miles right over here. But Mahogany got rushed to the emergency room, sis, and we don't know why.
You ain't for nobody else. Let me tell them who we are. We the Jacksons of Atlanta. You see the family. I know you tune into Justine and Mahogany. Two sets of twins. Ain't no stopping us.
Is it Justine or Justin? They wanted to make sure we saw their little girl. They have nothing in the pantry. Is that what's? Wait a second, Justin, a big fat boy like you don't have nothing in the pantry?
Bowl of cereal.
What's going on?
I think Mahogany is headed
Wait,
upstairs to take her bath. Guys, it
hold
is
on. Is it 2 in the afternoon? Are we seeing this? Y'all, hold on a second. Oops.
beautiful and amazing day. Get ready to
Bro,
find out.
it's
When you
2
got
in the
much
afternoon. Did y'all see that?
beautiful and amazing day.
Y'all see that? Is that the right time, sir? Y'all get dressed late over there. It's late. Y'all living the slow and soft life for real over there. I wouldn't know what to do. If I got up at 2 in the afternoon, it would just pretty much be a wrap. It would just be fresh bedclothes.
Get ready to find me. We ain't got much birthday. Go back to the grocery store today when we go out. But I'm getting ready to probably have me. We got 2 boxes of cereal there, y'all.
Stop it. You got 5 kids in the house and you have no food? Are you kidding me? A big fat guy like you? You don't have no food in the house? And y'all are from Virginia? Where's your food at, sir?
You can see we got frosted flakes, and then we got fruity pebbles. So I'm getting ready to get bored.
Do y'all live there?
Fruity pebbles. These fruity pebbles are good.
Look at this pantry. Look at this pantry, guys. Are y'all seeing this? Wait a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. Where is the food? Did y'all see there is no food, girl?
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Justin, where is the food?
I don't be eating them, so I'll be eating them. So leave them all to me. Hopefully she drink all the milk.
Oh my God. Y'all have no food in the house, sir.
I hope we got some milk up in here. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing.
Oh, Jesus. Look at this refrigerator.
Well.
Stop it.
Some milk. So
Justin, y'all have no food. You know we nosy over here. Where's y'all food at, sir? You guys have those high ceilings. Y'all are sitting over there with offices in the house and there's no for the babies. Is that why y'all always giving them a couple of crackers and some little stick pretzels and a couple of grapes? What's going on? Where's the food at?
Y'all know I'm about to listen. Get me a bowl of cereal. I'm trying to tell you. Every now and then you just want a good old bowl of cereal. But guys, I'm going to give me a bowl of cereal. Probably clean up the kids after they done eating. And then I guess when she get out the shower, I can catch her while she in there. I'm going to get in the shower because your boy need to. Woo! I got to take me a shower too. So let me go and make my cereal right quick.
All right, y'all. So I changed him and I put him back in here, and he is just sleeping so peaceful. He was sleeping before I started talking, y'all. He literally was sleeping like 2 seconds ago. But I'm gonna give him his pacifier, and then I'm gonna pick him up in the basket. You want pacifier? So I am going to pick up his basket and take him in there with his brothers and just in that way that I can go ahead and get in the shower. All right, y'all. So I have him in here. He's laying right there in his basket. He loves like for his evening nap. His afternoon nap. Y'all. He loves being right there in like the sunlight, kind of just soaking it in. It is quiet. It is like the vibe in here is vibing. So as y'all look, he's already like
the vibe in here is vibing. Okay.
That's literally like his spot for his afternoon nap. So guys, I have him over there. He's taking his nap. He shouldn't bother they and the boys over there. So I should be able to get me in a really, really quick shower. So I'm getting ready to head upstairs, get my towel and everything, and hop in the shower.
Alrighty, y'all. So I didn't finish my bowl of cereal. It got redundant. That's why I don't eat cereal all the time. So I just finished eating what I could of that. The kids have just finished eating their lunch. How was your lunch? It was good? Good. How was your lunch, Justin? Good. How was your lunch, Mateo? You good? It was good. Good. As y'all can hear, baby boy over here, Miles, is not having it. What you doing, man? What you doing? Need a pacifier? You ready to go see mama upstairs, ain't you? You ready to go see mama upstairs, ain't you? Huh? All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to clean up the kids, wash their hands and everything. And then I'll take all of them upstairs. They're going to get ready for the nap. And then the babysitter will be here after a while.
Cabinets empty, pantry empty, fridge empty.
Say mommy. Say mommy.
You got 4 kids to feed.
That's good. All right, y'all. Let's go see. The mouse is not going to let us do anything. You ain't going to let us do nothing.
Did they make like a pot of grits or oatmeal? Like what was on those trays? One thing that I noticed is that they do a lot of kind of like squares of cheese, pretzels, regular kid kind of handy food. But the other day they did go to the grocery store and they bought like next to nothing. They were shopping kind of like Jasmine. And let me see if I can find that, because it's like, can y'all speed up and tell us what's going on here? Because 9 times out of 10, what they say is happening ain't really what happening. Let's skip around. Let's see.
Yes. All right. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let me go get ready. All right, y'all. So we have jumped in the car. We are headed to the post office today. Before they close like in 20 minutes. So we're on the way to the post office. You see Mahogany, she treat me like a Lyft driver. Back there, and then she got to ride in the back all the time. She do me real bad. No, I don't. Do me real bad. You know we go together real bad in the front. You know, right? But we go together real bad in the front, not in the back while you're on that phone. I'll get it later.
Because you do look like a Lyft driver. That whole vehicle looks like a Lyft.
I got a real good. Put y'all on commercial break.
Okay.
So bad. It started when I was at the hospital, and they ended up doing like an EKG on me, but my heart was fine, and so I thought they started to think that it was like gas or something, but so much was going on with the delivery and everything, so that's that. But it's been continuing to happen, so I don't know what's going on, and so I have to figure this all out, y'all. But
I mean, why are you covering up your boobs now, Mahogany? I mean, you out here with your everything on display, and now you want to cover everything up. So does she have a gallbladder issue? Some people were saying in the comments that it sounded like her gallbladder was giving her problems. It's possible.
The bladder? That's what you told me. Okay.
So I got to figure out what's going on. But I wish when I was at the hospital, they would have kind of did like more looking into it. But I understand it was so much going on. I was out of it and everything. But I don't know what's going on with me now, y'all. This pain is severe. But comment down below if y'all ever experienced this. And if you did, what did you do?
Girl, I got my gallbladder removed, and it was not pleasant. Okay. So anyone who's ever had gallbladder
surgery, but I have some severe pain, y'all. And
I feel
it has not been enough.
but
I really got anything.
Well, y'all comment down below what y'all think.
Your gallbladder removed. It was not
a blow bladder. I ain't never heard of that. I thought you only had one bladder where you take your toxic waste out.
Well, I don't know nothing really about this whole gallbladder. So
you do have one bladder, sir, and what she's talking about is called the gall bladder. There is a bladder and there is a gall bladder. It's not the same thing.
But I got to do some research on it as far as like what is it.
Maybe I can do some research. All I got to do is pull that zipper down. Pull that zipper down. Put my tongue in there. That might heal right there. What you think about zipper?
No, leave it alone, because don't touch the zipper, because it'll just everything just.
Them things gonna fall out. You'll blow everybody's eyes out here. Anyway, y'all, let's get this going.
What's wrong with him?
Y'all know what's wrong.
Oh my God, I thought that was a dress. Did you guys see that was like a little romper?
You'll blow everybody's eyes out here. Anyway, y'all, let's get this going.
Girl. Mahogany looks completely different from back in the day. I don't know if you guys have been watching their channel from a long time ago, from back to the beginning, but her style has completely changed.
Y'all,
are there any OG watchers of the Jackson?
Comment down your signs. Y'all want to hear what y'all know. All right, wait, we gotta go.
Are they back to the grocery store?
All right, y'all, let's go
buy
find
some
food.
food.
We gotta get a couple other things done. Let's go knock that out. All right, guys. So
they don't seem to go grocery shopping like a normal family with 5 kids. They shop like Jasmine and buy like a couple of meals.
Came in, like I said, get some knickknacks. So far we just got to get some Teddy Grahams.
Are you kidding me? You got 5 kids in an empty pantry, and this is what the cart looks like.
How do you pick this up? The kids are gonna be making this fluffy, funfetti Oreo thing.
Yeah. Last thing you need to be worried about is picking up some damn Oreo cupcakes when you need eggs, bread, vegetables, fruit, cream of wheat, oatmeal, grits, eggplants, avocados, peanut butter and jelly, all of the things, cheese, lunch meat, pastas. Where is your food?
Gonna be dope. And
what is wrong with these people who don't know how to shop?
Cookie cups.
Look at this. Look what kind of shit they buy. They're buying content. And look at the big fat lady in the background. All they're buying is content. You're buying stuff to film. Where is the stuff for them to eat?
Oh, that'd be fun. I love like cooking with the kids. That's been really fun for us.
Yep. And then I got some pancake mix. I'm gonna start making me and Bae some breakfast in the morning, some pancakes, and pick up some.
As big as y'all are, y'all should have boxes on boxes on boxes. You guys should be at Sam's right now. Those cupboards were empty, and there's no food.
So we got
and Mahogany's out there looking like a damn reject from the damn Falcons cheerleaders. Like, what the fuck do you have on, lady?
On about here. All right, y'all. So we went over to the section and got us some Dove.
Yeah, this is my favorite one. It is the, what is it called? Glowing, and it got mango and almond butter. Ooh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, I had to start buying her Dove, y'all, because she thought she was still stinking. And I said, "What's going on?" Like the bar soap on, and then the soap was dissolving. Like you was had so much dirt on you, was dissolving. I ain't.
Y'all know he's making up stuff. That is not true.
The soap was dissolving. She'll send it through that. She'll send it through her booty crack, and the soap bar didn't even come back.
And it was just going through.
Anyway, y'all.
Okay.
Halloween is coming up.
Guys, this is the pastor. This is Pastor Jackson, and he's talking about the soap dissolving down through her booty crack. Okay. Yes, they're a bunch of clowns. These people used to lead a church somewhere. I'm confused. Girl, yes. Okay, let me see if I can find. Hold on. The Anointed. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. Girl. Looking like Danae Jackson. Hey. Did you see this couple? Hold on. My mouse was going. This is going too fast for me. Hold on. Okay, guys, let's go. Look at Not So Fat Jackson, and look at Mahogany. This was in what year did they say this was? 2016. How long ago was that? That was 6 years ago. She's 25. So she was what, 19 years old. He's 27. So he was probably somewhere about 21. Are we seeing this? Hello? Hello? What in the world? What happened to y'all? Y'all got to Atlanta and got ratchet. Bad.
Hi guys, it's Lady Mahogany Jackson, and I'm
Lady Mahogany Jackson.
so
Okay.
excited to inform you that the Anointed Places promo video will be premiering Friday, April 15th. Share it on Facebook, tweet about it, like it on Instagram. I am so excited to get your feedback.
Okay. 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 Yes. Okay. We're gonna play jazzy music. Come praise with us.
Hello, I'm Pastor
Come
Justin
live with
Jackson,
us.
the lead pastor of the Anointed Place. Listen, there are 3 ways that you can help support the Anointed Place.
Okay.
First, pray for us. As we establish this church in the city of
Pray for
Lacefronts,
them.
we need your prayer. Secondly, give to the Anointed Place.
Give.
Listen, you can go to www.
Get in your pockets and send them some money, guys. Give them that dough.
And thirdly, connect with us.
Connect with
Facebook,
them on social
on Twitter,
media.
and Instagram. Thank you so much, and we thank you in advance for your support. God bless.
Hey, come pray with us. Come give us. Connect with us. The Anointed Place. Okay. Hello. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's look at one more. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Lady Mahogany Jackson.
And I'm Pastor Justin Jackson.
And we wanted to take a moment to invite you to our next church plant interest meeting on Thursday, March 24th at 7 p.m. at the Jerry Falwell Library.
Listen.
Not at the Jerry Falwell Library. At the Jerry Falwell Library.
It's going down. If you missed our first church plant,
it's going down. We need you to pray for us. We need you to give to us. And we want you to connect with us. Let's go back now and let's see. Do you recognize these folks? Do they look the same? Are we making a connection here? Look at these folk now. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, they're like superstars now.
Turn on those. She just cut me off while I'm over here telling. You see how rude that was, y'all?
I mean,
People are rude.
No, I just had to say what was on my mind, but don't finish your intro. Excuse me.
Girl, does Lady Mahogany Jackson from that video from 6 years ago, does she even look like she would remotely talk to her husband like that?
Ruby, you said go and finish your intro. Like my intro ain't out. Y'all see how Ruby? Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. And when you do, make sure you comment down below. Let us know that you did so we can shout you out. Okay. Anyway, this is Mahogany Jackson, the other person's name that's on the little name that's on the beside mine on the channel.
The little name? Yeah, whatever. That's the little name.
I shared this channel with her, so the little name, the other little name that's on the other side of this channel. I shared this name with her. The rude person.
Okay. No, not the rude person. They would say that you the rude person.
Yes, Lord, that booty. You gonna let me do what I did to you last night? Oh, sucks. Woo, the Bible says, taste and see what the Lord has done. And I make sure I always do that. But you looking good today and you look fit. You just threw something on or something?
Yeah, just threw something on. Got the shoes. Zoom in so they can see the shoes.
Okay, what they got? You ain't give me a pair of them yet. I've been asking for a
They
pair.
are Get Set and Ratchet. Okay.
Hold on. We looking at that. I'm sorry. But let me see your shirt. I won't even looking at your shirt. Let me see. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I see. Oh, I see.
Stop.
Your shirt. You talking about your shirt, y'all. Anyway, y'all, we came out. We had to run some errands right quick. We're going to do print some paper, which I don't understand what life is.
Atlanta, this y'all people.
We have been entrepreneurs for a long time. We need to invest in a printer.
We are though. We should be.
Huh?
You gonna get this on the always. Oh, I got it on. Okay.
Oh.
But
You know what? Sometimes people find their ratchet. They might be times people key ratchet and then they find what they've been looking for. I don't know if they were just found the freedom to be like they wanted to be after they left Lynchburg to kind of absorb and soak in Atlanta, and Atlanta gave them some freedom to kind of be just as ratchet as they wanted to be. But these folk ratchet as hell. Okay,
and I like my stuff organized.
Ratchet.
But yeah, since you ain't gonna stay, either you can go back there. I should have told me you can go back there and reprint me some more. I want no holes in my paper.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I was just like,
I ain't give him a bad day.
Me too. I said I ain't gonna do that to nobody.
Yeah, I said I ain't gonna give him a bad day. Get the key out of my pocket. I can get it. Yeah. She wanted to go in my pocket. Yeah, better grab some down there. I'll wrap you up like an anaconda. Y'all, we here to go get something.
You see that? He said, I'm gonna wrap you on my anaconda. Look, there's nothing wrong with banter, playful banter, and sexual talk between a married couple. Most people don't always film it. Most pastors don't make it part of their content on their channels. They also don't, kind of get, kind of funny with trying to explain to people why they had a child disappear. Which they said that they had 3 sets of twins coming, their third set of twin, and then it's only one child, and now think it's funny because they're not trying to explain what happened. We don't really know, but I guess is what they posted today. Okay. Let's see. So Mahogany, what's going on, Mahogany?
One for myself.
Got everybody one.
Hey, Mouse.
I got one and got Miles, y'all.
Hey, Mouse. Oh, what's up, boo?
I mean, clearly they had a baby, but what happened to little Michael Jackson, we do not know.
Wake up and the Joker ain't sleeping at night.
Hold on, baby. Let me get it. Is it first I clipped on to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on, baby. Come on.
I don't know whatever with your mama.
What?
And those long nails.
I'm ready to eat, y'all.
I would be afraid of those claws.
Just like you. Like a spit of dirt.
You think so? More than myself?
And look, he looked just like her.
More than myself?
Yeah. Good. I got like a half rat with the tendons.
I mean, I don't know how old these people are. She said the other day in a video, she's 25. He said he was getting ready to be 27. 6 years ago, I mean, these people were young. Maybe enjoying life and maybe they were living a more conservative lifestyle. Clearly, what it was that they stated that they came to Atlanta to plant a church. And when they got to Atlanta, obviously it was the pandemic and there was no church planting. And they decided to get into doing their YouTube channel. I guess what would be interesting is to maybe go back in time, maybe when she was pregnant with the first set of twins, and see the transformation from super conservative, because she's giving Danae Jackson. You guys know who Danae Jackson is? the wife of that guru on Instagram who liked to help himself with lawyers and doctors and women on the internet, giving single women advice. Meanwhile, he was a whole married man. But Danae Jackson, girl, was giving all kinds of Danae Jackson. Now, as far as their transformation to just like, wretched YouTube couple who is playing and making up storylines, yeah, we don't know. We don't know. She was looking exactly like what is that guy's name? Jackson. You know who I'm talking about. The guy on Instagram who got called out, or is it Facebook? He got called out for something like a year or so ago. Tasha K exposed him and had the doctor who said she had sex with him over at Emory College. Not this Mr. Jackson, but another. But it's Miss Jackson if you're nasty. No, I'm just kidding. Derek Jackson. Yes, Derek. Oh, nasty Derek Jackson. He's giving combination nasty Derek Jackson meets Damian Prince. I think those are probably his role models over there. Yes. Oh, nasty Derek. Okay. But if you follow Danae, I follow Danae, and Danae is, girl, she's interesting but she has a clothing line now, and she looks like she used old mahogany for some inspiration. Are we going long? Girl, we've been on here for 2 hours. Okay. Let's watch a little bit more and we'll get up into them. I'll get caught up on this full episode because I have not even watched it, but they're always trying to be shady with the people. They always got something to say to the comments and they put it real shady. So what they're doing is they are building up their supporters, who their sheeple. The sheeple that they have are encouraged by his talk. They say they like how he talks to her, which it's cute for a man to desire his wife. However, at the end of the day, I guess they're not up here trying to talk as pastors anymore. Maybe they have given up that lifestyle, which they needed to, especially with everything that they talk about. But they're just weird to me. They're very strange. And they are definitely a YouTube family that I like to watch. Okay. There's no hate here. It's just we are enjoying the train wreck, sir. And if you think otherwise,
chandelier coming to y'all because it'd be dark. It'd be dark up there.
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, remember I was just saying, if that light blows, who do you call?
Yeah, everybody doesn't put their ratchet on their channel.
Y'all, the light
okay?
just blew.
Save
it's
your
like
ratchet for yourself.
But luckily, she come with the new light fixture.
Right.
I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm still gonna have to own
Allegedly, they have an interior designer coming to handle the house. I don't believe it.
No, that's how.
Justin, you can own one, but I doubt you're gonna go up it.
Shit, I probably have to call somebody's company to come out here and fix that light.
What about your interior designer? They can't fix it for you.
Like finally went out.
You need a light right there. But why would you put that kind of light? Because they don't bring a light in here. Thank the Lord for the
He likes drinking Stella Rose.
I'm so dramatic.
Because that's your man, sis. That's the fool you decided to marry.
This conversation about you have to basically excuse me.
This is the fool you decided to marry that would have you with 5 children by the time you turn 25 years old.
Get that, y'all get that. But God, one thing I want to talk to y'all, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In this season, and I think it's when you're uncomfortable is the place. That's how you know. Basically, you use a lot of things that God is calling you to do different or doing something. You're usually uncomfortable doing it.
Yeah, you're uncomfortable. And you do get uncomfortable. And I mean, I don't know so much that it is a thing where God wants to make you uncomfortable. I do know God makes you uncomfortable. What I'm saying, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's that space between what we're used to and growth.
Oh,
that space in between there is that uncomfortability.
Oh, yes. Teach sis.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna give me a notebook and pay it. Come on.
Simply, a lot of people in comedy, I'm a lot of these messages have really been pulling them out.
You've been preaching. You've been preaching. We got to do that one too. Pull out. Did we do that one yet? No, we got to do that message too. Pull out.
But it's that space in between what you're familiar with and the growth God wants you to make. That space in there that makes you so uncomfortable in certain seasons. And I've learned that when I feel uncomfortable, though, I'm growing because
this is what I know too. Let me tell you something. Sometimes people do have an anointing, even if they're not using it in the right way, right? or the way that God intended for you to use it. But some people have a gift of gab. Some people do have an anointing on them that they're able to connect with people in a certain kind of way, whether it's to bring people into God or to bring people into something, right? This is what I think. I also think that Mahogany, Justin, you see how, look at this body language. Do you see how there's a very competitive spirit with these two? Do you ever notice? I notice a lot when people elevate that chin. When you elevate that chin, that's a very aggressive, masculine stance. And I think that Justin is a little intimidated by the anointing that's on his wife because she does have a gift to gab and she is able to maybe articulate some things that he's not able. And I think that he is very threatened by her. And I think that there is a little competition between these two. If you go back, watch Neo Taro's reading on them, she talks a little bit about something kind of like that, but I think there's a little bit of competition between these two. And I think that he's a little jealous of her. And I think she's a little tired of his ass. That's just my observation. I think that she can do what he can do, and he can't do what she does. She can make babies, he can't. And he runs that mouth. And I think that she's able to potentially pastor just as well as he could. And I think that he tried to get a little frail flower in a wife, and he found that she is developing into a woman. Now, are they using everything um in the way that it was meant to be used, and are they in their spiritual gifts? Maybe not. It depends on how you feel and how you think about this whole thing. I think that they are trying to use spirituality to gain favor in a monetary way and on their YouTube channels. I don't think anything that they do on this channel is leading anyone to Christ. I think they're just trying to lead people to hit the subscribe button and watch their videos at the end of the day. But they're trying to get church folk interested in what they're doing. And to some who are not, some people may find this repulsive. Some people find it interesting because they like a little bit of the naughty banter between these two. But I think the way that they sit after being so naughty and then trying to preach and teach to people falls on deaf ears because of the way that they carry themselves. But back to the energy, these two both have their chins raised at each other. As like, oh, I'm going to go get my pen and my pad. He's very condescending with her, and she spends a lot of time trying to prove herself. I don't think that he knew that she had a spiritual anointing to be able to speak the way she does and connect with people. And he is a little threatened by it, even in their playful type YouTube channel where they kind of use God as the plug to their money.
I might feel overwhelmed a bit. I might feel like, oh, there's so much going on. I'm uncomfortable, you know. But there's nothing.
And I don't think she's trying to show up her husband, but I think he wants her to shut the fuck up.
Nothing's birthed in the comfort.
Nothing's birthed.
It's in the uncomfortable.
It's in the uncomfortable.
It's in the different.
It is. And I think every time that I find myself uncomfortable, even in this season right now, I found myself uncomfortable, and it's just that I'm growing, I'm learning. It's so much that God is doing.
Well, you're uncomfortable because y'all got caught up in a lie. Y'all told people that you were having a third set of twins, and the third number 6 baby has not come to the party, and we don't know what's going on, sis. And people are calling you guys liars. They're calling you guys deceptive, and you guys just won't speak up and let people know what's going on because you've made people interested in your family, and they're concerned and they want to know what's going on. But now you're trying to make people feel and seem weird. But they donated, they sent gifts for twins, and they want to know where all the gifts are. They want to know what happened to the baby
on the inside and on the outside. So I'm just thinking of a personal experience. So,
go ahead. I'm on the outside and woo! You sound like you want them talk good preachers. You talking good. Talking good.
I mean, but I know we've been through seasons of uncomfortability together.
Talking good, but not doing good. Okay, Justin, stop being so condescending to your wife.
Oh yeah.
I guess, what about
you always? I think as you strive and do what God has called you to do, I think you will find yourself constantly as you prepare for the next level and get to the next level. You're gonna find yourself always uncomfortable. But it's God. That's where God wants you, because it's in that uncomfortableness. He's teaching you something. He's showing you something different, and that's what God does. He does, especially when you ask God to do something new. It's gonna be out your norm. It's gonna be out what people's normal is for you. See what I'm saying? So you're gonna be in places where you're uncomfortable, but you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. You might be in a season where you learn how to talk about your business. You ain't been a person that talked a lot. You're gonna have to be comfortable with sharing. You're gonna have to be comfortable with communication.
Okay, so why don't y'all, hopefully they heard themselves in this message, and it's not even so much as being comfortable in the uncomfortable, it's also working through that and understanding, because one of the fruit of the spirit is peace. So, yes, there is growth in the discomfort, but the blessing is the peace. God is not going to keep you in turmoil your whole entire life. That's just not the what that's this is not what it is, sis. So at the end of the day, you guys can preach that good, like he said, go ahead and talk that good talk. At the end of the day, the fruit is the peace. Okay. Not the turmoil. That's not fruit.
Comfortable. No deal. And sometimes it's not just about dealing with people or dealing with a state. Sometimes it's about just your life. God.
Yeah, they get to these. So this the Justin and Mahogany. So they have another channel. It's called Justin and Mahogany. Okay. And they get down and they do have these little preachy moments, these little preachy teachy moments. So if you're following Jacksons of Atlanta, fine. If you are not, they have 2 channels. And also, if you're not familiar, they also have Mahogany's World. So go catch it, go get caught up. We'll talk about a little bit more tomorrow. This is the main channel over here, the Jacksons of Atlanta. Okay. Yeah. And that's it, and that's all. We're gonna leave that right there. They do the most, they talk a lot, and they are interesting, and we are they're here, and we talk. They're into those Atlanta shenanigans, but we gonna get caught up on Sister Keisha tomorrow, and Camel Toe Estate, see what's popping over there, and get all the way caught up, because I know you guys want to talk about renovations and empty pantries and those and disorganization, lack there of facials and washing of faces. Yes, the Jackson pantry was empty and the refrigerator was empty. And when they went to Walmart, the buggy was empty. Yes. What is going on with 5 children? What's going on here? Okay. Yes, Brina. Girl, we've been live hours, sis. And go back, but I promise I will be here tomorrow, girl. I had to handle some things. I'll tell you guys what happened. We had a little family emergency. I'll tell you guys when it's appropriate, but I'm not gonna and maybe I'll talk about it on my vlog channel. I don't know. I haven't put up a vlog yet, but I will. But it won't be. It'll be what happened at that moment, but not what's going on like at this moment. But yeah, not everybody puts all their business out on the YouTube streets. Okay. And then get mad when people ask you about it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Please come tomorrow, sis. Have your notifications so that you will be notified as soon as I go live or post another video. If you are not following me on my vlog channel, please do so, because I'm going to do my best to either get this edited and put up tonight and start to get y'all caught up on what's been going on over here, over at but anyway, guys, I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. We've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. That's a long video. Most people won't watch a 2-hour long live. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Don't forget, it is Libra season. And don't forget to get all caught up on everything that we're watching. Oh, by the way, did you guys know Ellie Soul? She's over there staying in Is it Antigua, guys, with her mom? She's over there on an island, and she is getting herself back together because of what happened with Dalvin, and she is really appreciative that you guys are supporting. If you guys would want to take a look at that video, we'll take a look tomorrow and see what's going on over there with Ellie Soul. because she was messing with an old creepy dude named Dalvin, who is the Zaddy Chunk Chunk beloved son. And he tried to do the most, and she had to run off, was not happy. And she is done with those people, and she is now posting her own little stuff and minding her business. And I think she is an Antigua, guys. So if you guys want to get caught up with her, and then we'll do a little talk too about Nia Long. One of the sisters asked about what my thoughts were on Nia Long, and I do have some thoughts about it, and I think you won't be surprised. Obviously, you won't. I think it's pretty consistent. I think she unfortunately got played, and she did a little bit of playing herself, but I think she's a grown woman, and she's got beautiful 2 sons that are going to mom and probably love her to pieces. And homeboy better get that checkbook out if he knows what's good for him. That's what I would say. Get your checkbook out, sir, because you're gonna pay, and I think you're gonna pay lovely, with a nice palimony suit and some good child support. So Nia, she gonna be okay. I believe that she's gonna be just fine. Okay, guys, we'll talk tomorrow. So have your notification set and ready, and we'll do this thing again. And she's probably gonna get one of those nice, good-looking guys from the Middle East, or some nice man here in the United States is going to scoop her up and make her very happy. You want that Jacquemus bag, isn't it? I love it. It's so pretty. I am enjoying it. I haven't used it yet. I just sit and look at it in my office, but I am definitely enjoying it. I really want to get the gray suede. But Peyton bought the she bought a Bambino. And she said, girl, don't get the suede, because she said it gets dirty for like no reason. So I don't know if I would get the suede. So that kind of made me pull back on that plan. But anyway, guys, yeah, lots of good stuff to watch. So go out there and get to it. If you had Handmaid's Tale episode 4 this week, get into it. It was so good. It was so good. So lots going on, guys. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go ahead and close things out and go try and find something to make for dinner in my not empty pantry. Okay, girl, if you got an empty pantry, you don't have any time to be watching YouTube. You need to get yourself to the store. Certainly not filming. That is just a no. We don't, in the mommy community. Yeah, you will get clowned for empty pantries. Okay.
Rounded. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
To care for. Maybe all you need's a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is oh yeah. Girl that's we would be died for.